Paraphrasing. Commonly it is used whenever we have any type of conversation to make sentence impressively. फर्स्टली हमें ये अंडरस्टैंड करना चाहिए कि हम ये अपने मदर टंग में कैसे यूज़ करते हैं, हम रोज़ाना ज़िंदगी में कैसे यूज़ करते हैं इसको, सो दैट वी कैन ईजिली अंडरस्टैंड इट्स यूसेज इन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज। जैसे कि हम क्वेश्चन पूछें कि ये काम किसने किया, तो हर एक पर्सन का अलग आंसर होगा। जैसे कि कोई ये कहेगा कि ये काम मैंने किया, दूसरा ये कहेगा कि मैंने ये काम किया, तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि सभी अलग अलग बोलते हैं। हर एक आंसर एक पैराफ्रेजिंग यूज करके ही बनता है, लेकिन वो कौन करता है, जो बोलने वाला होते हैं। तो हर रोज हम ऐसे ही करते हैं, जब भी हम कॉन्वर्सेशन करते हैं, किसी से इंटरेक्शन करते हैं, तब भी हम ये पैराफ्रेजिंग तो होती ही होती है, क्योंकि हम एक ही वे फॉलो नहीं करते, हम एक्टिव सेंटेंस ही नहीं बनाते। तो इसीलिए क्या होता है कि जो पैराफ्रेजिंग है वो चाहे हम मदर टंग में यूज कर रहे हों, चाहे वो इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में यूज कर रहे हों, लेकिन उसका मीनिंग ये हुआ कि सेंटेंस है जो वो एक सारे ही नहीं होते, एक जैसे ही नहीं बनते। जैसे कि हम ये कहते हैं कि मैं बुक पढ़ता हूँ, तो कोई ये भी कह सकता है कि मैं बुक पढ़ रहा हूँ, तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि इनकी फॉर्म चेंज है। तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि जो पैराफ्रेजिंग है वो क्या होती है कि फॉर्म को चेंज करना, सेंटेंस को बदल के बोलना। तो एक अलग वे से जो भी सेंटेंस बनाते हैं उसको पैराफ्रेजिंग कहते हैं। इट मीन्स टू चेंज द फॉर्म ऑफ सेंटेंस प्रॉपरली विदाउट changing its meaning. It means if we are going to change the form of sentence, then meaning of sentence should not be changed. In other words, we can say it can be defined as explaining sentence in a different and impressive way for better clarity. Sometimes we make sentence in another form or in different way, even to understand or to make someone understood in own words. At that time we use paraphrasing. Okay, now we will know about its ways, like how we can paraphrase. Firstly, we will have to understand the meaning of idea properly given in a sentence or full para or context. It means whenever we are going to write or we are going to change the sentence, at that time firstly we should understand the meaning of idea which is given or which is written in a sentence. Then we will have to try to use synonyms of main words if possible, not unnecessarily. It means sometimes we change the words which do not need to change, but it should be also kept in mind which main words are going to be changed or which are going to be converted in another words. Then third point, that is must change the sentence by making it in passive form or other ways which will be discussed further. Okay, must change the sentence by making it in a passive form. Like passive form, as we know, like active form, I read book. I read book. If we want to change these words in passive form, then how we can make, like the book is read by me. The book is read by me. So during paraphrasing we also make passive form to make sentence impressively. Meaning should not be changed. It also does matter. Like if we are changing sentence or its forms, at that time meaning should not be changed. So these 4 points, like understand the meaning of idea, then try to use synonyms, and third is make must change the sentence by making it in a passive form, and meaning should not be changed. So these points should be kept in mind. Now I will discuss some examples. These are very simple and easy to understand, with questions and answers. Okay. First question, what is the importance of family? It is simple. How we can answer the question, like, well, family plays crucial role in an individual's life. Well, family plays crucial role in an individual's life. Rather than saying importance, like if we try to make this sentence simply, then we will answer this question, family is very important. But if we want to paraphrase, then we will have to do like, well, family plays crucial role in an individual's life. And another way, like, family has great significance in everyone's life. Okay, here we have changed importance word with significance, crucial, and other words like imperative, significant. Significant is used by changing form of significance, but significant word is used by following another way, like significant role or significant part. Family plays significant role in every person's life. Another example, what are your hobbies? Okay, this question is also simple and common. Well, I have interest. If I answer this question, then, well, I have interest in activities such as watching movies, doing physical activities, and writing motivation quotes. This is paraphrasing. Well, I have interest. Instead of saying I have many hobbies such as, but no, we will use I have interest. And another way, I am interested. I am interested in activities such as watching television, playing games. And another example is also like, many activities are preferred by me as hobbies, leisure time activities in which I have interest. This is another way to answer or to paraphrase the question. Okay. I am going to repeat these sentences, like the sentences which I have changed for paraphrasing. Like, many activities are preferred by me as hobbies or as my interests. Or you can say, many activities are preferred by me in which I have interest. There are other ways which are very helpful for making sentence formation, in which we have used passive and other forms of sentences. First example, active form of sentence. At that time, fortunately, he assisted me. Its passive form. At that time, fortunately, I was assisted by him. It means, while making passive form, then we should use object, after that helping verb according to tense, then verb third form, after that by, and at last we use subject. Second example, watching motivational videos helps me to get energetic optimistically. Here another form of sentence is used, in which I have used verb plus ing, then noun, after that verb plus s. It means whenever we are going to start sentence with verb form plus ing, then we should use verb plus s. It doesn't mean whether the noun like motivational videos in this sentence is singular or plural. Apart from this, try to use complex sentence by applying WH words such as who, which, where, whom, and other structures such as although, but, instead of, in spite of, whether or, either or, neither nor. Here I am going to explain an example by using although but. Although I have interest in many activities such as watching television and playing games, but writing codes is my favorite activity, which helps me to get relaxed. And another example, which is made by using instead of, that is, instead of giving up, we should be focused towards achieving our goal, whether it's short term or long term. Here I also have used whether or. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग. अगर आपको इसी तरीके से वीडियोस चाहिए और इसका सेकंड पार्ट चाहिए ताकि आप बहुत अच्छे तरीके से एग्जाम